Hey yo, what's good people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Ceeldn. Let's kick off with the madness. So here we go. So guys, according to Fabrizio Romano, it's a here we go. Arsenal agreed to sign Victor Gyökeres as the new striker. Dealing players from club to club with Sporting. After 5-year contract agreed with Gyökeres, everything now is done. Arsenal will pay 63.5 million fixed fee plus 10 million pounds, 10 million euros in add-ons. So that's 73.5 million euros. So his agents will reduce the commission to make this deal happen. Massive addition for Arteta. Gyökeres is coming. Get ready for the mask at the Emirates. Gyökeres. Man, this is a statement signing. This is a statement signing for Arsenal. You know? So Arteta this season, next season is gonna cook with Gyökeres. This is one of the top strikers in Europe. Among the top 5 leagues. He bangs goals. This is the striker Arsenal needed for a very long time. Very little in front of the goal. Arsenal are smoking hot like chili. So guys, if you come here, please subscribe. Please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. The goal is 50 subscribers. The goal is to reach 50 subscribers. So let's keep pushing. Yeah, so up front, you know, when paired with Saka, oh boy, Manchester United are gonna have a problem next season, match week 1 against Arsenal. Although Manchester United have, are very well prepared. They have made some additions, some signings of Matheus Cunha and Brian Mbeumo. And they're also looking to add in 2 more signings, 2 more key signings for Ruben Amorim. And that can be a striker and a goalkeeper for me, I think. So they are looking at Benjamin Sesko, Nicholas Jackson as the top candidates, to replace Rasmus Højlund, who is a wanted man with the Juventus. So they are looking to add in a striker, because match week 1, like I said, it's very tough against Arsenal. Playing against Arsenal. Just imagine Arsenal used to play without a natural striker, and they used to give us hard times. They used to finish in the top 4, and they have been finishing in the top 4 for a very long time. Now just imagine they've added in the striker that they've wanted for a very long time, a natural striker. Boy, oh boy, they are going to cook. They are going to cook next season. So this is what Marc Cucurella had to say concerning Noni's decision to go to Arsenal. So Marc Cucurella, Noni's decision, yes, I think he missed a good opportunity, although because he wasn't playing as a starter. So I don't think it was because everything that was happening was regarding his future, and in the end I think it could have delayed him. I can't wait for the next day. In the end, he missed a pretty good opportunity. So he had an interview with Gerard Romero, and that's what he had to say, that Noni Madueke, just missed a very, very good opportunity. If we could have stayed a little bit more, because we were heading in the finals. Chelsea were in the finals, so he could have waited a little bit, like even a week. Very big trophy. He could have been a world champion right now. So Marc Cucurella, that's what he had to say, that he could have waited a little bit. He could have been patient for at least, it could have not costed him anything to go to Arsenal, because everything was in place, the agreement was in place. So you could have just waited a little bit to join Arsenal. Yeah. Boy, oh boy. So guys, so many of you are watching my videos, but you are not subscribing to my YouTube channel, and you are not liking my videos. Please, so make sure you support me by liking my videos and subscribing. The goal is to reach 50 subscribers. So let's aim for that, and let's work on it right now. So Noni Madueke to Arsenal. He's an Arsenal player. Everything was done, completed. Now it was Victor Gyökeres who is now going to complete his medicals, then travel to Singapore for the preseason in Asia. So Victor Gyökeres is going to join the boys in Asia for the preparation of the match week against Arsenal, against Manchester United. As we all know, Victor Gyökeres is going to, cause trouble for Manchester United. Shots are going to be flying left, right, center, every angle. So Onana, get prepared. Get prepared, because it's going to be smoking hot. Next season, Bukayo Saka is going to be attacking from that right wing. Madueke is going to be attacking from that left flank. And a statement next season. So let's hope it's not going to flop, because if he flops with all this hype that we are just doing right now, the social media, everyone, next season you are going to hold that. So if you don't win matches, if he flops, everyone is going to remind you. With this kind of a face or this mask, they're going to remind you. So Gyökeres, make a statement next season. Make sure you make a statement next season. So guys, this is what also Cucurella had to say concerning Donald Trump during the celebrations. So he said Cucurella jokes on Noni's winner's medal. Cucurella's jokes on Noni's medal. Trump put it in his pocket. He has it there in the White House. Very, very well placed, told Gerard Romero, the interviewer. So Gerard Romero, was told, Cucurella is a very, very funny personality. And he told him that, the medal was taken by Donald Trump. Noni's medal was taken by Donald Trump. And it has been kept in the White House. He took it and kept it in his pocket. Since Noni was not there to pick up the medal, he decided, to go a day early. Something that could have not costed him anything, just to wait and pick up his medal because he participated in the tournament. He could have been a World Cup winner. He could have won it with Chelsea. Because with Arsenal, we don't know. So Florent Malouda posted this video on Instagram, this picture here on Instagram. Back in the days when Florent Malouda was a Chelsea player. I think for me, Florent Malouda was one of the best wingers during that time when I started watching. I was young, but I used to watch Florent Malouda, Nicolas Anelka, Didier Drogba, John Terry, Frank Lampard, and Michael Ballack those days. So look at him. Then that one at the back is Solomon Kalou, I think. Solomon Kalou at the back. I think this one is during the Champions League. Also, Cucurella had this to say concerning Trump staying for the trophy lift. So, Cucurella, on Trump staying the trophy lift, we were all there waiting for him to leave, but the guy didn't want to leave. And on top of that, we looked at him and he said, "Get him up, I'll stay here," and so on. And I wondered who would say anything to him, because I was scared shitless. He was very, very scared. Gerard Romero was jokingly saying that they will have kicked you out of the country instantly, and Kuku also jokingly said, yeah, or made an easy target for the sniper. This is a very, very funny personality, and I thank God, Cucurella is a Chelsea player, very, very good Chelsea player. Last season, he's been solid at the back, pushing high up the pitch, inverting, scoring goals, Big, big impact. We could have regretted this signing because last season we almost allowed him to go to Manchester United. We could have regretted with this one. So, Marco Cucurella, thank you. So, continue with that kind of form next season. We are counting on you, Marco Cucurella. So, Tosin Adrabayo was in Lagos, Nigeria. There's a tournament for Tosin Adrabayo Youth Cup taking place in Nigeria. And look at that picture there. I think that's the governor of Lagos State. The son of the soil is here. I think he has Nigerian roots. His father or his mother maybe is a Nigerian. It's good to be back home. It's good to be back home. To know your culture, to get to know people, feel about, what other people experience in your culture. So, I think he has come to learn about his culture. Tosin Adrabayo. He has played a very, very fantastic role, very calm, stable, compact at the back. That leadership, providing that leadership with the likes of Chelsea have, decided to put Trevor Chalobah in the market. Wesley Fofana, is a very, very good center back. reliable. How is he reliable when he's always injured, staying in the hospital? Trevor Chalobah has improved a lot. He was very, very solid. Look at that game he played against PSG. Those passes, those interchange, those, switching possessions, changing possessions, and, making tackles. Big game player. We've relied on him so much until we won the conference. We relied on him. The FIFA Club World Cup, he was solid. He made sure we secured the top 4. So I don't think it's very, very good if we send him, or even, look for suitors for, to buy. It's not very good for me personally. I don't think it's good. I'd keep him at all costs. Trevor Chalobah is a very, very person that we can rely on. Very, very resilient, very, very disciplined, and a hard worker. He's willing to learn. He's humble. So please keep Trevor Chalobah. For me, it's a keep. I'd rather sell Wesley Fofana because there's nothing that he brings on the table, always injured. So guys, let's talk about Xavi Simons. So over the last 24 hours, talks were progressing very well, and a discussion with Xavi Simons over personal terms with the player, open and keen on a move to Stamford Bridge. So the player is keen to move to Stamford Bridge because of the success that Chelsea have gained this previous season. Securing the top 4, winning the conference, winning the FIFA Club World Cup. That's mentality right there, and that's a project right there that he thinks it suits him. He thinks it's gonna take him somewhere. He thinks he's gonna elevate himself and prove himself. Because it's a project that's very, very young players, very talented players, and he thinks he fits in that model very, very well. So Leipzig, now it's club to club talks after they reach an agreement with Xavi Simons, because Xavi Simons wants guaranteed playing time. So I think that's something that they are discussing on. Then if they find an agreement, so it will be club to club talks to agree on the fee. So the club now the club's aim now is to accelerate the negotiation with RB Leipzig. So get this deal done, wrapped, packaged very well, and delivered to Stamford Bridge. We are waiting for you, Xavi Simons. So the other news is confirmed. Chelsea are close to agreeing personal terms with Xavi Simons ahead of Leipzig. Ooh. Very, very well. I hope this move materializes. He's a very, very good player. So guys, if you look very, very closely, So let's talk about Xavi Simons and how it fit in Chelsea. So according to this formation of 3 at the back, 2 central midfielders, and 4 attacking and the striker, a transitional 11. So for me, this is a very, very good lineup that we used against PSG. We dominated aerially, defensively, and Malo was attacking from the back, overlapping, providing that width for Malo Gusto. So I think Xavi Simons would fit in perfectly, in that attacking role, because when you look here at the back, we have Cucurella. At the back. And Levi Colwill as a centre-back. Trevor Chalobah. This was the lineup against PSG without Xavi Simons. And if you look closely, our wingers acted as fullbacks, overlapping. So Cucurella inverted and provided cover at the back, stopping Hakimi from moving. Then we had Pedro Neto, who was overlapping and dropping to help Cucurella at the back. Then Reis was playing that pivot with Caicedo, providing cover at the back and making sure that the midfield is compact, pressing Vitinha and Joao Neves. Then Malo Gusto was overlapping, Reis was pinning everybody towards the midfield, providing cover on the flanks, so that when the goalkeeper gets the ball, he shoots forward to the flank. And kickstart was very, very on point. When he got the ball, he made sure he passed the ball towards Malo Gusto on the flanks, or maybe shot the ball to the flanks for Malo Gusto to overlap. And that's why he cooked Nuno Mendes, because Nuno Mendes was, inverting inwards, leaving a very, very huge gap on space for Malo Gusto to run. The moment the ball hit the ground and bounced, Malo was, just close to him to make sure that that guy loses possession. Then Malo gets forward with the ball. So Xavi Simons, I think Xavi Simons would play a very, very good role, because a place where Enzo Fernandez plays there at 8th position, I think Xavi Simons will play there. Then Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez will play as our pivot and leave Xavi Simons to be the creator, to push the ball forward. Then Palma also to be, so we'll have 2 number 10s, Palma and Xavi Simons, to be 2 creators, because remember, last season we suffered a lot playing against low blocks. So this formation and using 2 number 10s and a creative midfielder, so those are like 3 number 10s. Enzo Fernandez playing as an 8 as a creative midfielder, but also playing as a pivot. Then Xavi Simons playing as a 10 and as a creative, Palma playing as a 10 and as a creative. So interchanging, moving, switching lanes, switching lanes like a V. Palma, Xavi, Palma moving to the wings, closely followed by Xavi Simons, the same. Also, Pedro Neto played a very, very fantastic role last season, this season, winning trophies for us. I think he's among one of the top scorers in the club FIFA World Cup, in the Club World Cup. So I think next season they are gonna cook. So remember, Malo Gusto's position, Esteval will be there also. Estevao, 1v1, very, very good player. Very, very versatile player, can also play as a 10, as a creative. So we'll have Xavi Simons, Palmer, and Estevao. So next season, we are going to break low blocks very, very easily, because there will be so many creative players and our wide players also. Remember, we also have a striker, something that we lacked last season. You know, we broke when we tried to break teams. Very, very poor. And when our execution was right, everything else was in shambles. So last season we had so many problems breaking up low blocks. And I think next season I think the mentality has been instilled in players. Now players understand their role, have that hunger, the mentality of winning. So I think I think next season they're going to be willing to score goals, like Joao Pedro, a very, very good player, good finishing, composure is there, you know. He can attack as well, he can defend, he can drop back, you know, very good at link-up play, very strong, and has a very, very good technique in him. So that's the first formation. So let's look at another formation. So I think this formation, the transition one's very, very good, also good. 4-3-3. Xavi playing on the wings. Neto also playing on the wing. And Palmer as a 10 or as an attacking midfielder. So for me, I'd prefer, you know, Xavi, you know, to interchange with Palmer, play as an attacking midfielder. So Palmer playing on the wings, cutting inside, interchanging with Estevao. Xavi Simons also interchanging with Palmer, or if so, you know, Jamie Gittens also interchanging with Pedro Neto on the wing. So we have so many options. So this formation of, you know, Malo Gusto playing as the right back next season according to this formation, because it's very, very good. I think Malo Gusto improved a lot in the tournaments rather than in the league. I was one of them people who wanted Malo Gusto to be sold, but right now I think I've made up my mind. Malo Gusto needs to stay because we don't have a cover for Reece James, so he needs to be there, because you never know with Reece James. Levi Colwill played fantastic last season, very reliable player. So the only person that I don't want to get sold is Trevor Chalobah. Hopefully Trevor Chalobah is going to remain as a Chelsea player. Hope they're going to keep him. So the signings that we need to make, first of all, complete the signing of, you know, Xavi Simons. Then provide an addition for Cucurella, a new left back, and also a solid center back and a left back, and also a new winger, you know, to pair with Jamie Gittens, or even get an experienced goalkeeper. But I think they are going to keep Robert Sanchez next season as the main striker, number one striker, because he has proven himself over this period of time. He has proven himself. Everyone was against you know, Robert Sanchez, but everyone is calm right now. So I think they're going to keep him. So let's look at another formation. So this is the 4-3-3 dominating. 4-3-3 dominance formation. So this is a formation where Enzo Fernandez plays as a creative, also Palmer plays as a creative, and Caicedo plays as a destroyer. Then Bino Gittens plays on the wing, Xavi Simons plays on the wing. I think that's very, very good formation, but I'd prefer Xavi Simons to play on the wing, on the left wing, Pedro Neto on the other wing, then Bino Gittens to provide substitution. Can be used as a substitute. Them already, they are winners. So after winning that Club World Cup, I think next season they're going in with that mentality of we are going to compete in the league. Make sure we finish at a very, very good position. Also qualify or win the league. Then these domestic trophies, compete and win them. Also, in the major trophies like in the Champions League, also make sure that you go until you reach the finals or go as far as you can. So guys, next season, all our eyes are on you. All our eyes are on you and Victor Gyökeres. We are waiting for you. If you flop, if you dare flop, you see right now we've kept our mouths as ops. We've kept our eyes, our mouths. Mind you, or dare you try to flop, we will be coming for you. We will remind you, Arsenal fans. So make sure you win the Champions League next season. These are our targets as our positions. Next season for you to finish number 1, win the league because you have Gyökeres. Win the league, win the Champions League. That one is a must for you to win, or else you're just a very, very useless team. Mind you, those players want to go to Arsenal to win Champions League, like as if they've seen Arsenal win a Champions League in their life. Anyway, let me not be envious, but that's my take on Arsenal. That's my, something that I want Arsenal to achieve next season. So guys, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, like my video, like my stream. See you in another video.